on Twitch. Hopefully, everyone can see us, hear us. We're doing things just to get these matches done and underway as we head onto the finals. Both of these men have booked their way to the semifinals of the Clash by winning their blocks. Scott won Block B, Eric won Block A. We have to decide who will face the winner of a Joey Suba and Jacob Barber. That match will be happening right after this one. But let's go ahead and introduce tonight's players. And if you are in the chat, we unfortunately will not have Looney Bets because of the way I'm doing this right now. I'm just running this off a stream here instead of OBS. So bear with us. So, introducing first, he is the winner of Block B in dominating fashion. And he also earned himself a Twitch TV title match will be coming later. It's Scott Gata. Scott, how are we doing tonight?
Doing great. I work overnight, so I kind of like just woke up not too long ago, but that's why I'm sipping on a coffee right now. But I'm doing great. I'm excited for the Clash or the finals. And Eric, very nice to meet you for the first time, and let's do this.
Absolutely, we are going to have to do this as we're introducing the winner of Block A. He also won that in dominating fashion, even though he ended with a tie. He still scored a heck ton of points. It's Eric Moreno. Eric, how are we doing tonight?
I'm doing kind of fine. Getting through allergies and headache because it's the season. If I somehow manage to win this one, because Scott is a very good player, nice to meet you too. He's really, really good. He's a champion for a reason. WWE champion, technically. If I get through this, it's probably going to be my flu game, but because it's going to be a hell of a match. If not, it's going to be fine losing. I never thought I was going to make it this far. Like, I got a stacked block, and somehow I managed to win through that. But this is going to be fun. Let's do this.
Absolutely. In the chat, we got Chris Perkins. You might know him from Lights Out Trivia as part of the Cajun Assassins. Welcome in, Chris Perkins. But we are going to go ahead and we're going to start with round number one, and they are uploaded here. Thanks, JB3. 4 questions worth 1 point each, 2 questions each based on the first round strengths given by both combatants. 1 final question with 4 possible answers in a random category. 1 point per correct answer. 8 total points available in round number 1. All right. So we're going to start with Scott's strength. And Scott, you chose WWE pay-per-view posters. And your first question: which wrestler was emerging from the chimney on the December to Dismember 2006 poster?
Forgot to say who's your buddy behind you, Cass?
Roger Rabbit or the Panda? Which one?
Nice.
All right. Well, Scott, what do you got?
The Sandman.
And Eric. Eric. Did we lose Eric? Eric, do you have an answer? Uh-oh.
We went from Who Framed Roger Rabbit to Who Froze Looking at Roger Rabbit.
Oh, God, are we losing Eric? All right. These matches are cursed. Oh, and we lost him. So we'll wait a second for him.
Okay.
He was really quick. I imagine he has the same in anyway, but we'll wait for him to come back. He'll be back in a second.
I actually do not own that poster. I've had several chances to purchase it. I always thought about getting it and then getting it signed by Sandman, just to have a poster of the worst pay-per-view that ever exists.
It's the worst pay-per-view ever, but it's honestly fantastic poster. Like, great idea for a poster for him to come in out of the chimney. Great idea. So much hype behind that.
But I guess if we're killing time, my most recent poster that I just got completed while being in Philadelphia for WrestleMania would be this one behind me over here.
Payback? Oh, no.
It's Money in the Bank.
Okay.
2018. And it's signed by Nia Jax, and then most recently, I Can Get It by Ronda Rousey. Goddess Woman on
That's awesome. Damn. Are you ever going to run to the room for posters?
I kind of am right now.
Okay.
At least I'm not in another room or anything, so.
All right, Eric, what did you have for that?
I got the Sandman.
Okay, that's what we thought.
Let,
The
let,
Sandman is
let me like take the internet out of some devices, and I'll be right back because I don't want this to happen
Okay.
again. But I'll
Okay.
be right back.
That'll give me a second to upload the next question. All right. Okay, next question is uploaded, so when he gets back, we are good to go.
All right. The poster I was working on for being in Philadelphia was that you can see it there, that payback poster.
Oh,
The
yeah,
judgment.
that's what I thought you were going to first. Do you have it signed by a couple people so far?
So it's signed by Rhea. I don't know if you can see it there, but then Damian Priest, I was able to get him. I would have got Finn Balor, but he was there the same time The Rock came to WWE World, and my buddy wanted to go see The Rock, even though he was 2 hours late, and therefore I missed Finn Balor.
That's so close. Chris Perkins says, "Excuse me, have to go pee." I mean, what else is new, Chris? All right, so we're gonna go to your second question, and it is: on the SummerSlam 2004 poster, which Olympic sport was featured using a photo from a steel cage match? So, if you remember this poster, it had pictures of wrestling, and then it said what Olympic sport. Which one was featured using a steel cage?
I wish I knew Olympic sports better.
Okay, Summer Olympics coming up soon, Eric.
Yeah.
Go ahead and cheer on Team Mexico.
They never do well. Also, some things they do. Soccer is sometimes they do well.
All right.
I'm really sorry about that.
Eric?
I wasn't expecting that to happen.
Oh, no, it's fine. Eric, what do you got?
I put weightlifting. Some.
Okay, and
Why?
Scott?
Well, I can picture the poster. It's got 6 different pictures with 6 different sports. And I'm just thinking cage, and so I feel like fencing would be the way to go because it's cage.
You got the hint. It is fencing.
Okay.
Oh.
It is fencing. Yes, that was the idea. Was that a cage fence? So that's why I used that one because I figured that might have been the hint to give it away.
Yeah, that's pretty clever. I couldn't even picture the poster, so I wouldn't even have a good guess.
All right, so we're gonna go to your strengths now, Eric, and your first question in the Elimination Chamber is: who are one of the 2 current championships to not be on the line in an Elimination Chamber match? This is out of all of them, just any of one of the 2 current titles that have never been contested in the Elimination Chamber.
Oh.
And yes, we do not need both; just need the one. And of course, if you're confused about anything like the renaming of some of the titles recently in the past couple years, it would carry the same lineage as what the title was before.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so the WWE women's, the World Women's would be like the Raw and SmackDown women still if they were contested. All right, are you both good?
I think so.
Yeah.
Scott, what do you got?
So I don't, for the life of me, I can't think of if it was ever on the line. I put Universal Championship.
And Eric?
You might. I went with the SmackDown Women's title. That I think it's WWE Women's title right now.
But now I realize you
So
said current championship, and I don't know if it's all unified.
The Universal title is technically a current title. They still list Cody Rhodes as the Universal Champion. Just let me check the SmackDown Women's title because I didn't write this question.
Is Universal Championship right then? It is.
Yeah, it is. It's never been on the line in one.
Yeah.
And then the other one I had was the current World Heavyweight Championship. That hasn't.
Yeah, I should have went with that one. It's much easier.
I almost I started writing U.S. title, and then I totally forgot about that one where Theory defended.
I'm almost positive the SmackDown Women's title's never been defended there.
And the
If I remember.
SmackDown one, which one's the SmackDown one now? The WWE Women's
Yeah.
Championship? Okay, yeah,
Yep.
no.
No,
whoever
not the
wrote
world,
this
the WWE
Yeah.
Women's title.
Yeah,
the one that
so,
Bayley hits.
yeah, you would be correct then. Yeah,
Okay.
whoever wrote this question, you're fired. But yes, you were both correct. All
So
right.
what was? And so then there's three. What's the other one?
The current world title?
Oh yeah, you said that.
Yeah. So we're gonna go to your next question in the category of the Elimination Chamber. And it is: which current SmackDown stars competed in the most Elimination Chamber matches?
Yeah, the last question was a good question. It just needed more facts.
Yeah,
it was a
I
good
didn't write it. I didn't write it. Whoever did, I think they were dead once. But
Oh, Hall of Famer questions. I was expecting those today.
all right, Eric, what do you got?
I got Randy Orton.
And Scott.
Oof, I forgot about Orton. I put Rey Mysterio.
The correct answer is a Randy Orton. Yes, Randy Orton. So Eric tying up the game at 3 apiece as we go into our 4-point question. And our 4-point question today comes in the category of, you would probably never guess this in a million years, it comes in the category of Juventud Guerrera.
Okay.
And your question.
Oh,
Who are the 4 wrestlers that Juventud Guerrera has defeated to win his 5 WCW/WWE Cruiserweight Championships?
shit, I should have checked this info when I wrote about Hubi last time I wrote about him.
You wrote about Hoobie.
Yeah, you were there. You
Oh,
were.
right.
I did ask you the question. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, good old Hoobie Juice. Was on AEW a few years ago.
Yeah.
For a single match against Chris Jericho.
Hopefully it doesn't come up later in a question. Oh, maybe. No, you wouldn't know.
Was WWE not for a very long time. I believe he was fired. All right. Eric's still thinking. Scott, you have 4?
I have for sure. They're not the right.
Okay.
I got 4 as well.
All right. So, Scott, what do you have?
I put Chris Jericho, Dean Malenko, Rey Mysterio Jr., and Prince Iake. That's totally spelled wrong, but
Okay. And Eric?
Well, 2 of those I went with Billy Kidman, Chris Jericho, Rey Mysterio, and Chavo Guerrero. Obviously, Junior. Unless he defeated Senior. If he defeated Senior, give it to me as Senior. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, technically, same human rule.
Yeah.
All right. So, your correct answers are Chris Jericho, Billy Kidman, Ultimo Dragon, and his 2 WWE Cruiserweight titles were one off the same person, and that was Nunzio.
Oh, okay.
I totally was thinking WCW the whole time. I didn't even read the question.
Yeah, so Scott, you got 1. Eric, you got 2.
Okay.
5
And
to 4
I-
for Eric.
I was debating whether or not instead of Prince Iake to put Ultimo Dragon too.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, Ultimo Dragon was his first one.
That makes sense.
All
Don't
right,
see I
so
wouldn't-
we're gonna go.
Wouldn't remember.
What do you see? We got in the chat. We got he said Jericho, Kim, and Chavo.
Nice.
Hey, what's up? What's going on, Johan? How you doing, man? Me and Johan will be competing in the Only Game Show finals this Friday night
Nice.
over on twitch.tv/the Only Game Show, or just Only Game Show. I don't know. They have a thing now. I promote it a ton. You'll see it. That's awesome. So, Scott, we're going to go to round number 2 with your strengths, but we're going to tell you how round number 2 works. And round number 2 works like this: 4 questions for each player based on the second strengths provided before the match. Each correct answer will award 1 point. There's no steals. 4 total points available. In round 2, you know how that works. And Scott, your first question in the WWF and New Gen era is: who did Owen Hart defeat in the finals of the 1994 King of the Ring?
Razor Ramon.
Razor Ramon is your correct answer. And your second question: who was the only male wrestler to be a sole survivor at the 1995 Survivor Series?
All right. I think.
I'm glad to hear it, Johan. That's cool, man. Hopefully you feel better by Friday.
So, yeah, I don't think hope I'm not second guessing myself. I'm going to say The Undertaker.
Okay, so that is incorrect. We're looking for the 1, 2, 3 kid, the Undertaker's team. They all were the survivors. This was just a sole survivor.
Gotcha. Okay.
And that
They
was
were
the 1,
all
2, 3
survivors,
kid.
but Undertaker did all the work, right? I think is how it went.
Exactly. Yeah, they all survived, but Undertaker beat everyone. Ah, yeah. Oh, Johan, welcome in. He got that 1, 2, 3 kid, a big wrestling fan. Check out him on. I can't do a shout out right now because I'm doing some stream here, but check out him on Twitch. He is a wrestling ring announcer in, I believe, Malaysia, right? Yeah. He says he thinks Marty Jannetty was last. I mean, probably. I want to feel like Razor got counted out.
Yeah, no, I think he's right with Marty Jannetty, and Sid totally came and helped the kid.
All right, so we're gonna move on to your next question. How many championships are on the line at In Your House International Incident? That is right. Yeah.
Not the heavyweight. Not the Intercontinental. And in this era, there was really only 3 titles, so I'm just trying to think of that tag team championship match, if it happened or not. I can't remember the match, but I'm going to say there was, so I'm going to say 1.
That is also incorrect. It was 0. There was no title matches on the show. Unfortunately, I believe I looked through all the In Your Houses, and this was the only one that had 0 title matches. So we'll move on to you.
Hopefully
Your final
it was
question.
shit.
I got to find new strength.
And your this is welcome to the finals. We upped the difficulty a little bit. All right. Your final question: what is the last pay-per-view event in which the Smoking Guns competed as a tag team?
Oh. All right. So it would be pre-Rockabilly.
So is that the one with the 6-man? Yeah, it was the People's Posse against the Heels.
I'm gonna say SummerSlam '96.
That is unfortunately also incorrect. It was In Your House Buried Alive was the last time. Buried Alive, yeah. They had a match at Mind Games and they had a match at Buried Alive.
Was it against Bulldog and Owen Hart?
I'd have to check. Give me a second. He says In Your House. We need more than that, Chris. We need more than that.
Yeah, I never want to pick a category within your houses. I never remember those names or numbers.
I remember most of them. The ones that they kind of backlogged to fill, I don't really know, but yeah, it was Owen Hart and Bulldog for the tag titles, and I believe they would have broke up like right after that.
Yeah.
All right. So, Scott, that'll bring you up to 5. Now, Eric, we're going to go to you. And you chose NXT TakeOver. So I did not write these ones. Our NXT specialist did write these. So
How
let me know how you do. At which takeover did Asuka have her first match?
Takeover Respect.
That is correct. Your second question. Who did Baron Corbin wrestle at TakeOver Unstoppable?
Rhino.
Also correct. Who won the opening match at NXT TakeOver Toronto in 2016?
Bobby Roode.
You really know NXT TakeOvers. All right. And
Those
your
are
final
the,
question.
that's when I became a wrestling fan again. Those years.
What move did Ilya Dragunov use to make Walter submit and win the NXT UK Championship?
Was Sleeper Hold.
Okay. Yep, that is correct.
Nice
Do you
work.
have something different?
No. I have Sleeper Hold. I'm just saying, wow,
Oh.
like you just completely destroyed that round. without even
I
thinking.
love that match. That last takeover, yeah. The last takeover
All
level
right,
match.
so that gives you a score of 4 and brings you up to 4, so it's 9-5. But anything can happen in the battle zone, and we will go right to the battle zone now because it works like this. One question with at least 10 possible answers will be asked. The player with the lowest score will start until they have 5 guesses each. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. 5 total points available per player. And your question today, starting with Scott, comes in the category of tag teams and factions.
Okay.
And your question is,
Hold up.
yep,
Never mind. They already closed my door.
not including the pre-show, which 10 teams are the 10 most recent tag teams to win a tag team championship at WrestleMania? So this has become a new champion. Any tag team titles. Who are the last 10? We'll start with you, Scott.
Oh, are we all here?
Yep. Are you here?
Yeah, everybody was reloading. I just saw. So
Same thing.
did you get my answer?
Oh, okay.
Did you get my first
I didn't get your answer.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Sorry, so it was me first. I said Grayson Waller and Austin Theory.
Okay. And Eric?
The other team, they're Awesome Truth. Miz and Carter. You know who they are.
Yep. And Scott?
Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Okay. And Eric?
You say any version of tag team titles, right?
Yep.
The Iconics.
Okay. And Scott?
AJ Styles and Omos.
Okay.
That's right.
And Eric, back to you.
Braun Strowman and Nicholas.
And Scott?
That was my next answer. I had Iconics down too. The Bludgeon Brothers.
Okay.
I was just remembering them.
And Eric, your fourth one. I believe this was about Braun Strowman and Nicholas.
Yeah. Oh, the Hardy Boys.
Okay. And Scott, your final one.
Hardy was going to be my next one. Um, and I have a name, but there's no way it could be this far back. You might have to throw the countdown clock on me.
Welcome to CWT, Johan. Welcome to CWT. I don't even have a countdown clock, so I'll just guess when I think you're taking too long.
All right.
All right. 5.
Yeah. Okay. I can't believe it's going to be this far back, but I'm going to say Edge and Christian.
Okay. And Eric, your final one.
Sasha Banks and Naomi.
Ah!
I just remember I survived a round in the CWT Rumble because of that, that match.
All right. So, your correct answers are Awesome Truth, A-Town Down Under, or Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, AJ Styles and Omos. One of the ones you guys missed, Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross.
It's a pandemic.
I
But
thought
yeah.
they retained for some reason. That's why.
Did they? I didn't write this one, so hang on, let me check.
No, I think they did win the title.
Did they beat the Kabuki Warriors? I don't know.
Yeah. I know they won that match, but maybe you're right. Maybe they were the champions going in. But
Kabuki Warriors were the champs.
Okay.
okay. Makes sense.
Okay. The Iconics. Oh yeah, Sasha Banks and Naomi. I missed that one. The Bludgeon Brothers, Braun Strowman and Nicholas, and the Hardy Boys.
Oh, the Hardy Boys was the last one. Okay.
So I will let you know that if this had continued and there was 11 answers, the next one would have been Edge and Christian.
Wow.
So
Right.
just even in
that's
general,
really
the
good.
fact that there was no new tag champs from WrestleMania 17 to 33 is just ridiculous.
Yeah, that's insane. Yeah. Yeah, if you had included the pre-show, would be Zack Ryder and Curt Hawkins would also be there.
Oh yeah.
Right, yeah. Like I'm thinking of some names, I might remember they made them in the pre-show, right? Yeah, now that you mention that, yeah, WrestleMania 36. Yeah, a lot of people forget that pandemic WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Sorry, just coughing. All right, so it is 14-9. As we go into the final round, I do not have a final round graphic. However, 3 points per correct answer in the final round. The player with the lowest score will choose 3 numbers between 1 and 20 for both players to answer at the same time. But before we begin, once Eric is ready, I will get him to tell me how many times he wants me to shuffle the final round between 1 and 20.
Let's shuffle it twice.
Shuffling it twice we are. One and a 2. All right, now, Scott, 3 numbers between 1 and 20.
Let's go with 4, 5, and 19.
4, 5, 19. All right. So, Your first question comes in the category of our friends at WrestleCraft.com with WrestleCraft. And your question is, what was the name of the match between that Razor Ramon defeated the 1-2-3 Kid in at In Your House 6?
Yeah, go New Gen. No, I'm kidding. I did check this one, but the name. Yeah, I'll stick with my answer.
All right. Scott, what do you got?
Maybe New Generation won't fail me after all, but Crybaby match.
And Eric.
I almost went diaper match. A crybaby match.
Oh,
Crybaby match is
I
the correct
I was checking that.
answer.
Yeah.
Which means we are not going to. Hold on.
No, he can still hit.
17 to 12. Yeah, you're still good. You're still good.
okay.
You're
Still
hanging on, Scott.
Yeah, you're still there.
Still alive.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
If you go perfect and I miss the next two, yeah, you're good.
Sorry. Coughing. No problem. All right. So your next question is in the category of the Attitude Era.
Really good picks.
Welcome in, Brandon Rutledge. What's up, Brandon? All right.
Hello.
The category of the Attitude Era is which former WWF Tag Team Champions challenging New Age Outlaws for the Tag Team Championships at Armageddon 1999?
Sure. Okay.
All right. Eric, are you in? Are you thinking?
I'll stick with it because I don't think I'm going to come up with something better.
Scott, you're in?
I'm in.
All right. Eric, what do you got?
I don't think it's going to be as easy as the Hardy Boys, but that's what I wrote.
And Scott.
I hope I'm right. So keep me in. I said the Acolytes.
So I will let you know that I believe the opening match of this show, the Acolytes, when a number one contenders battle royal to become the number one contender for the WWF Tag Team titles, but they did not challenge for later that night. It was the Rock and Sock Connection.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
The Rock and Sock Connection.
I remember that.
Means
Yeah,
your winner with a final score. So the last question will not be necessary of 17 to 12. Eric, you will be moving on to the finals to take on the winner of Joey Suba and Jacob Barber. Scott, your clash is over, but you still have that Twitch TV title match and that triple threat with Jacob Barber, or not Jacob Barber, sorry, with Jacob Cameron and
Paul Mead.
Paul
Yes.
Mead. That's who it was. Sorry, it's been a while. Yeah, so that's still coming up. But Eric, do you have any words? Congratulations. Do you have any words for Joey or Jacob?
Oh, I really like
It'll
those
be
guys.
contested. It'll be contested in 6-round championship style match.
Oh, I'm really nervous about that because Joey has experience in that type of format, so I don't know how that's going to come up for me. But Jacob is also really good, and I would really like to play him if he wins his match. Either of them, I'm especially rooting for Jacob because both of them are nice guys, but Jacob is such a nice guy, and I really like But Joey is also great. Also, props to Scott. I was very afraid going into this match. I almost went for my third chocolate. I picked 3 to go over. Keeps my brain sane. This was kind of a flu game. I wish I had that last one because I did remember. Now that you said it, yeah, the Rock and Sun connection crossed my mind, but I didn't wait for it. But I did remember that, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I picked my second round pick for a reason. That I love my takeovers. I've been killing it since. Hall of Famer questions. I do say that. But I'm excited to play. Both excited and nervous. I'm still nervous. Even winning or losing, I'm like this. So yeah, go ahead, Scott. Talk because I don't want to talk.
Well, yeah. So now you will be moving on to the finals. Brandon Relish is one step closer to bringing the CW title back to the Impactful Insiders. But yeah, so Eric, you'll punch your ticket to the finals. Scott, you still got that Twitch TV title match. Is there anything you want to say, promote, talk about this match, talk about the future match? Go ahead.
All right. Sorry. First off, congratulations, Eric, man. Great game. You know your stuff, man. My first clash, so like I said, I had a blast. Today's questions didn't go that way for me so much, but whatever. I still had a blast, and look forward to that Twitch TV title match, and look forward to more CWT.
Hell yeah, it's gonna be a great time, and we will see you guys very soon. But we need to get some people in here. So Joey, welcome in. Hello, Joey.
Hello.
We can stay here and hang out till Jacob gets here if you want to. We're still live on Twitch, so if any of you guys want to just shoot shit about till Joey what do you call it? Not Joey. Jacob gets in here.
Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob gets in here. We will go ahead and send him the link. Joey, are you nervous about this upcoming match now that you know that if you can win this, you face Eric in the finals?
Yeah, I'm definitely nervous. I mean, I'm not going to look past Jacob. He had one hell of a performance last week, or not last week, it was probably like last month, but he thrived under pressure. So, I mean, he needed to win that match to get to this opportunity. So he stayed cool, calm, and collected. He got that 22 point win, whatever it was, to get to this match. So what I did before this is not relevant to tonight. I need to be on my A game, need to be sharp, need to play how these two just played. Eric just played a little bit better. So congratulations to him. I would love to face him, but I got to worry about tonight, because if I'm not sharp, I'm not going to win this match. So I just need to be at my best.
Brandon says, what are the chances we get a triple header and just have the finals tonight? No, because I do not have that match written.
Absolutely handle it.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I should have built more tension and think about the takeover matches more. But if I start to overthink, I get them wrong. Shoot.
Yeah, and of course, Brandon. I'll let you know when I start that.
Of course, I would get an Armageddon 99. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, what were you saying? Sorry.
I was saying, of course, I'd get an Armageddon 99 question, because I was showing off posters earlier since I totally just got 99 posters signed 2 weeks ago.
Oh, no.
So, of course, I get the question wrong.
Do you know I'm a big fan of Armageddon posters? Big fan of the Armageddon 2000 poster, like the kind of like hand-drawn Undertaker on the motorcycle with all the demons. Hope.
Oh, yeah. What's crazy is Undertaker wasn't even on that pay-per-view. Wasn't he out injured?
Yeah, he was. But yeah, that's a sweet poster.
Armageddon's are always good for a poster. Yeah, it's a good theme to make a poster about.
I've started to get some posters printed that I like. I'm finding high quality files and then just getting them printed through a photo service instead of finding official ones, because I'm just never going to.
Yeah. Hard to come by, man.
Yeah. They have a nice collection on WWE Shop.
Oh yeah, those ones. The you talking about the Beckett ones, or not the Beckett?
Yeah, those they're like paintings, right? And it's one individual match, and it's just highlighting the show. Yeah, I think I bought the Edge and Foley one because I was at that show from 22. So I think that's one I have. I know I bought the DIY one from when they were in NXT, but I don't know if I also got because a few of them sold out really quick.
Thank you, game. Did the Panthers have?
I didn't even.
Shut up, Chris.
Nope.
I didn't even get a WrestleMania poster at the WWE store because they all sold out so fast.
Really?
Jacob Barber. Did he see it? No, that's you guys. Oh no, Barber did see it. Okay.
Okay, that's good. At least he's not asleep.
True. I mean, it's only 8 o'clock for him, so.
Yeah.
Or not 8 o'clock, sorry, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock, yeah. Yeah, because it's 11 here.
If we would have did this at like 5 or 6 p.m. my time, I probably would have been sleeping. That's how I almost missed last game.
Oh, right, yeah. So it's probably. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't mind doing these like whenever. I mean, I did one at like 10 a.m. once, so.
Is that a Sean match?
It was a Sean match. It was Sean and Paul. I think we did it before Sean went to. Or it was like afternoon for Sean, and it was right before Paul went to work.
Okay.
Mr. Barber will be joining us hopefully shortly, and hopefully my laptop doesn't die because there's no plugs near me.
Sure.
Oh, there we go. All right. So, Scott and Eric, thank you for being here. You can stay backstage. You can watch on Twitch, whatever you want to do. But thank you for being here. We will, Scott will message you soon about the triple threat, and Eric will message you about the finals. See who you got to face.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for being here.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Hello, Jacob Barber.
Hello.
You look like you just had a nap.
I mean, it's probably true.
All right. Well, I want to thank you both for being here. Thank you to anyone who stuck along. We are going to do to our second match of the semifinals. It is Block C winner Joey Suba, Block D winner Jacob Barber. Jacob coming out with that last sneaky sneak into the end, pulling ahead of my best friend Dim. See what we got in the chat. We got Brandon Rutledge saying, "Here we go." Brandon Rutledge and Jacob Barber, old faction members of the Real Deal. We have Don't Worry, Cast the Saints of Hands really fighting with that third. Yeah, sure. Fighting for the basement. Cheering for my old faction mate. Yeah, that's what we just said. All right. So, Joey, you picked up this win by, you're the number one seed. You scored, I believe, 91 points. Joey, what are your thoughts on this match? And anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, I kind of covered it, but I mean, Jacob wasn't here, so I want to give him his flowers. Wow, before we start, like I said, like he was down. It was at the last matchup, I think, for the tournament. Basically, win and you're in, or get enough points and you're in. And he did exactly what he needed to do. He was focused. He knew that he needed to have the best possible performance, and he did that. So, like I said, he thrives under pressure. So I know I just can't take this lightly. I can't just assume and worry about Eric is already in the finals. I just got to worry about this matchup, do my absolute best, and hopefully all things will be pointing to a finals matchup with Eric. But we'll see. We'll see. So good luck to Eric. Good luck to Jacob, and I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, we are definitely going to have to figure out what's going to happen here. But Jacob, I believe you scored 69 points to just pass Dim, who only scored 68. You got that spot. You won Block D. You're here in the semifinals. Jacob, how are we feeling tonight?
Other than tired because I just woke up from a nap, I'm feeling fine. Like one of us was supposed to be here. I wasn't. Like, I didn't go into this thinking, yeah, I'm gonna make it to the finals, the final four. I'm gonna represent Block D and go for that championship. No, I'm playing because I enjoy doing this, and if I win, that's just like the cherry on top. So yeah,
don't
like
say that name here.
shoot, I can't think of another thing I would put on top of my name like that. It's the hot fudge on my Sunday. So no, I'm just here to play and have a good time, and if I win, cool. If I lose, cool. Just want to have a good time.
Awesome. Well, we're going to find out what will happen as we move on to start with round number 1. 4 questions worth 1 point each, 2 questions each based on the first round strengths given by both combatants. 1 final question with 4 possible answers in a random category, 1 point per correct answer, 8 total points available. Brandon says Suba is a beast, but I believe in Barber. Suba is a beast because he had 91 points. All right. So we're going to start with a Joey strengths, and they are Chicago WWE pay-per-views. And your first question for both of you is... Seth Rollins defended the WWE Championship against Randy Orton in which type of match in the main event of Extreme Rules 2015? All right, you guys are both in pretty quick on that. Joey, what do you got?
Steel cage match.
And Jacob,
Steel cage.
Steel cage is correct. The sweep of the steel cage. Joey, were you at that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not fair.
So,
Gotta wrap
your
this
next
up.
What was the first year that the Survivor Series was held in the Chicago area? Oh, Eric, you're so funny. He said in the private chat, if they don't write the RKO as banned, don't give it to them.
I was gonna put that, but I was like, I'm pretty sure you're just worried about the steel cage.
Yeah.
I have no idea, so there's no point in prolonging this.
All right. Jacob, what do you got?
I said 1997.
And Joey.
I hope I'm not a year off. 89.
Correct answer is 1989. Yeah, unfortunately, 97 was the infamous Montreal Survivor Series. So we're going to move on to your strengths. Jacob? Thank God I know my lane on wrestling. Yeah, we all have our place. All right, so Jacob, your strengths are WrestleMania 2000 to now, and your guys' first question is, who did Baron Corbin last eliminate to win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal WrestleMania 32?
If you only ask questions of shows I was at, I'm going to do pretty well tonight.
Oh, God. All right. Joey
Kane.
and Jacob.
It's gotta be Kane.
It's got to be Kane. So you're telling me, Joey, you were at the 1989 Survivor Series?
Okay, so no, I wasn't there, but I mean, it was in my area. So, but I was at 32.
Okay. So your second question is, were you in Arizona? Because your question is, which former Divas champion did Vicky Guerrero pin with the Frog Splash to win the match for her team in the 10-woman tag team match at WrestleMania 26? My high school graduation photos over there. That's great.
Of all matches for you to ask about. I have something.
All right. Joey, oh, you're not in.
Yeah, I can't remember who's on the other team. That doesn't help.
I can't either.
Well, there was 5 women. One of them was a former Divas champion.
Okay, no, got it now.
Oh, okay, cool. Joey, you got an answer. All right. Jacob, what do you got?
I have an answer.
I said Alicia Fox.
And Joey.
I said Eve Torres.
So it is the old dirty sweep. We were looking for Kelly Kelly.
Oh, okay.
As I said on the commentary back in the day, the girl's so nice they named her twice. All right. Brandon was with you guys when he said Alicia Fox. I believe that's a Noam Dar reference. All right. So we're going to go to your 4-point question. Today it comes in the category of women's wrestling. Rhea Ripley defended the Women's World Championship against which 4 other women at Crown Jewel 2023? A little bit more recent, but still 6 months ago. And this was a fatal 5-way. Joey, you're in?
Yeah.
Jacob, let us know when you're good.
I, all right, I have 4 names. Sorry.
It's all good. All right. Joey, what do you have?
I have Nia Jax, Zoe Stark, Shayna Baszler, and Natalia.
All right. And Jacob.
Of course, it's Natalia. I couldn't think of that 4th name, so I just put Becky Lynch. But I also have Nia Jax, Zoe Stark, and Shayna Baszler.
Okay. Well, I will let you know the correct answers are Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, and Raquel Rodriguez. So you both got
Raquel. That's right.
Just one was Natalia. It's always
I
Natalia.
was trying to think of the Battle Royal on Monday. I was like, it's got to be one of those women. I forgot Raquel's been out.
Scott says, would Kelly have to be a former Divas champion prior to WrestleMania 26 for that question? When did she hold it before WrestleMania 26? I don't know. I just someone that held the women's championship. Those are fine out.
I'm not sure. It's never even popped in my head. So
No.
So it is 6-5. So we go into round number 2. And round number 2 works like this. 4 questions for each player based on the second strength provided for the match. Each correct answer will award 1 point, and there is no steals. So you're going to start with Jacob's questions, and you chose the Universal Championship. The only person in this final 4 to change their strength was Eric. So, Jacob, your first question. How many wrestlers that have held the Universal Championship is that the only world championship they've held on the WWE main roster? So that being the Universal title is the only world title they've ever held. Thank you, Eric.
Three.
3 is the correct answer. Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, and Braun Strowman. All right. And your second question is, who is the only wrestler to defend both the red and blue strap versions of the Universal Championship at WrestleMania?
Roman Reigns.
Sorry. Yeah, sit down. Oh god. That is unfortunately incorrect. Roman never defended the red version. He competed for it at 34, but he was not defending. The correct answer is Goldberg,
Yeah.
who defended at both 33 and 36 with both different colors of the belts. All right. So, your next question is at what pay-per-view event in 2019 did Bray Wyatt appear with the Universal Championship, but not as the Fiend character?
Survivor Series?
That is incorrect. We were looking for TLC when he faced The Miz.
Okay,
Actually, I'm
wait.
gonna check that.
Okay.
Yeah. 1 second. Let me check that. Joey, you were at Survivor Series 2019. Was he the Fiend at that?
No, I actually wasn't. But he was the Fiend on that. He fought.
He was the Fiend. Okay, yeah. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing something. All right. So your
Brian?
final question is:
Because that match at the TLC wasn't for the title, was it? It was just a match.
it wasn't for the title, but he was just the Universal Champion.
Okay, that's what was confusing me. Sorry.
Okay. Which move did Finn Balor reverse on Seth Rollins, leading to his finishing sequence to become the first ever Universal Champion at SummerSlam 2016? And by finishing sequence, I mean he just did his shotgun drop kicks and then all that stuff, and then the coup de grace. But which move did he reverse on Seth to start that?
Is it the pedigree?
It was the pedigree. All right, so you'll pick up 2 points. That's going to bring you up to 7. And Joey, we're going to go to your questions. You chose the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. And your question: really recent? How many wrestlers interfered in the WWE Championship match on night 2 of WrestleMania 40?
How many wrestlers interfered? Is it 6?
That is incorrect. We were looking for 7. Yes, it was
Oh,
Jimmy
Seth.
Uso. Yep, you forgot Seth. Yeah, Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, The Rock, John Cena, The Undertaker, and Seth Rollins for 7. All right.
He couldn't walk, though. He didn't interfere.
All right. And your second question is: who was the first wrestler to win a match for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania that was not the main event?
Savage?
Savage is the correct answer.
Randy Savage.
And your next question: at which WrestleMania was the shortest WWE Championship match featuring Roman Reigns in length?
Ooh, shit. It's okay. All right. The last two are long. 38 probably was long. 37 was Universal. 4 was Universal. 33 was non-title. So 31, 32, or it's not 32.
See you soon, Johan.
I'm gonna get. Fuck, this is hard. It's either 31 or 38. I'm gonna say 31, just because I don't think anything was that long on that show.
The correct answer is WrestleMania 38 by like 2 minutes, I want to say.
Damn, man.
All right.
That's tough.
As I said in the last match, welcome to the playoffs.
Yeah.
So, this one, if you need some clarification, let me know. Who is the only wrestler to defend a new style of the WWE Championship belt for the first time at a WrestleMania more than once? So this means a new version of the WWE Championship was debuted, and this wrestler was the first person to defend that title, that new style of title at WrestleMania. Like, they did it with 2 separate styles of the title.
Okay, I think I know the answer. I just want to make sure.
So
The
for the
first one-
yeah, they were the first person to defend that style of title at WrestleMania more than once. I tried thinking outside the box for your questions.
So I just want to. I think you said this, but I just want to double check. So,
Yeah.
say we went from Attitude, or I'm sorry, Winged Eagle to Big Eagle. It's whoever defended the Big Eagle first. That would be
Yes.
like the new style. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I think the answer is The Rock.
That is correct. Who defended the Big Eagle at WrestleMania 15, and then whatever that thing was at WrestleMania 29.
Yeah, the less nice version of what the current one.
Yeah. All right, so that is correct. It is The Rock at 15 to 29, which brings our score to 8 to 7. What do we got here? Oh, okay. Eric giving us some facts in the thing. He said the 31 match was longer than the 38 one by 4.5 minutes. Thank you, Eric.
I wonder if that combines the triple threat.
I
'Cause
think
it's
so
An
because
add-on.
yeah, to kind of like counts it as one whole match.
Okay.
All right. Brandon says The Rock question mark. Yeah, it was The Rock. Good job there, guys. It is combined. Yes. All right. So it is 8 to 7, and we are going to go into the battle zone. And today, the battle zone, as always, works. Oop, not like that. Like this. One question with these 10 possible answers will be asked. The player with the lowest score will start to have 5 guesses each. Each correct answer for 5 points. 5 total points available per player. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Okay. So today, your battle, their zone, comes in the category of the Intercontinental Championship. Did not write this, but the question is, who are the first 10 wrestlers Gunther defended his Intercontinental Championship against? Jacob, we will start with you when you're ready.
Maybe they had a rematch. I'll say Ricochet.
Okay. And Joey?
The first 10. Wow. Sheamus.
Okay. And Jacob? This is any televised match, no house shows, but anything on TV or pay-per-view.
Xavier Woods.
Okay. And Joey.
The Miz.
Okay. And Jacob.
Mustafa Ali.
Okay. Joey.
say Drew
Okay.
McIntyre.
I was gonna
Yep.
say Carrie.
Drew Carey, a Royal Rumble, Hall of Famer. Jacob.
I'll say Dolph Ziggler. Not sure.
Okay. And Joey.
Mm. I will say Butch.
Okay. And Jacob, your final one.
I don't know if they. Hmm. Rey Mysterio. I just want to throw a name out there.
That's a good guess.
And Joey, your final one.
I'll piggyback off Xavier and I'll go with Kofi.
Okay. Okay. So, your correct answers are. Oh, Brandon got the ads. Ricochet, Shinsuke Nakamura, Sheamus, Rey Mysterio, Braun Strowman, Madcap Moss, Drew McIntyre, Xavier Woods, Mustafa Ali, and Matt Riddle. Joey, you got 2. Jacob, you got 4, which means Jacob pulls ahead 11-10 going into the final round. So, the final round, as again in the last match, I do not have the graphic, but it works like this. It is 3 points per correct answer. The player with the lowest score will choose 3 numbers between 1 and 20. We will go until we have a knockout. It'll be not like a regular clash match. If there is a score differential that cannot be achieved in difference, we will stop. But before we begin, Jacob, how many times we shuffle in the final round between 1 and 3?
1. It worked last
1
time.
it is. All right. So, Joey, I need your 3 numbers between 1 and 20.
5, 17, and 2.
Good numbers. Good numbers.
It's like Family Feud. Good numbers. Good numbers. All right. So, your first question comes in the category of the Altitude Era. The Altitude Era. So, your question in the Altitude Era is: which championship was contested in a ladder match at Double or Nothing 2023?
I'm in.
All right. Jacob, you're
Still
good.
drinking Prime.
Yeah, good.
I am always. It's on sale at work for $1.50. Like I've drank so many bottles.
Well, that lawsuit that just came out.
I don't care. These ones are
Yeah,
the
neither do I.
Canadian version. They don't have bad things in them.
Freeze Glacier.
Yeah, right. Canadian exclusive name. Joey, what do you got?
I went with the tag team.
And Jacob.
I said the TNT.
Correct answer is the TNT Championship. It was, I believe, Wardlow defeating Christian Cage. All right. So we're going to go to your second question in the category of WCW. The question is, the month before the infamous Batch of the Beach 2000 ordeal, Hulk Hogan officially wrestled his last pay-per-view match at WCW, Great American Bash 2000, against who? All right, Jacob, you're in?
Yeah,
All right, Jacob, what do you got?
I said the DDP.
And Joey,
Went with Kidman.
the correct answer is Billy Kidman. So, Jacob 14, Joey 13, and your final question is in the category of the Royal Rumble match. Or the Royal Rumble, sorry, the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, but also the match. All of the above. And your question is, which former Intercontinental Champion made a one-night return and spent the shortest time in the ring during the 2013 Royal Rumble match? Scott Goddess says, what a match. It's coming down to the final question.
Whatever happens, good match, Joey.
Same.
I will let you guys know that it is not this, Chris Perkins. Mr. Perfect was very dead.
Yikes.
For like over a decade.
Joey, are you still thinking, or are you in?
Yeah. Sorry, that's how I usually show them in. I'm thinking.
All right. Scott said, yeah, what a match. And he also said, this match, not the 2013 Royal Rumble. Stop drinking Prime. I have to joke sometimes. Don't you hate on Prime. We like Prime. Logan Paul might be a douche, but Prime is great.
Sorry, I just it's gonna take a minute.
My mic was muted. I was talking so much trash. But yeah, no. Scott had WrestleMania Prime backstage. We didn't see it, but he had the WrestleMania Prime.
Nice.
And Chris Perkins is giving me shit about the chemicals, and I have plenty of chemicals in my body. Brandon says that Roger Rabbit is judging us all. Don't you hate on Roger Rabbit?
Roger Rabbit is great.
All right.
Writing something down. Fuck, I can't think of it. I have a name.
Okay. Joey, what do you have?
I just put Goldust. I have no idea.
And Jacob.
The Godfather.
Good job.
So the winner of this match and advancing to the finals, the correct answer is the Godfather. So Jacob Barber, you are moving on to the finals to play Eric. I believe the man that took the Twitch TV championship from you will be a rematch of that. But Jacob, you've said it yourself. No one ever expected you to win your block. They never expected you to make it this far. But yeah, congratulations, Jacob. You're moving on to the finals. You and Eric will battle to see who will take on whoever the CWT champion is at Prestige. But Joey, your story does not end there because you could be the champion. We could be a rematch of this match at Prestige when you take on Steve and Nico in a triple threat match. But yeah, Jacob, your thoughts on this and anything you want to say and anything you want to say to Eric?
Yeah, well, first of all, I'm pulling for you, Joey. I'd love to have a rematch, assuming I do beat Eric and get that, revenge on him because that was like the worst performance I think I've ever given in the matches against Eric. So I'll be looking to redeem that. But it's I come into these with zero pressure because I'm not supposed to be here. And so I just come in, I play, I have a good time. If I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. No, I mean, maybe I'll go into that match with Eric with a little bit of a chip on my shoulder because I do want to redeem that loss. But I'm going to go in like I do just about every match and just go in to have a good time. But Joey, this was a great match. I didn't expect this win. You're a great player. You obviously know your stuff. I will say, though, it does feel a little good because you did kind of beat me in that NBA Lights Out match. So I do feel a little good, getting a win on you. But this was fun. I had a good time.
Absolutely. Joey, not the result you were looking for with the Clash, but you still do have a CWT title match because you defeated the current champion in the Clash. Anything you want to say about this match or that upcoming triple threat match?
Yeah, first things first, got to give props to Jacob. Like, hell of a performance. Low scoring on both of our ends, but he answered the questions when they most mattered, and that was in the final round. I'm really glad he got that last one right, and I got it wrong because I would be kicking myself over the Seth Rollins 7 and the other WrestleMania question I missed between 31 and 38. If I would have lost by a point, I pretty much would probably be up until tomorrow morning, pissed at myself about that. So to lose by 4 or 5, whatever it was, I could live with that because it just wasn't my night. I mean, like you said, I put myself in a good situation where I could compete to win the Clash, and I also have the world title or the CWT title match coming up as well. So in a perfect world, I would have won both of those. I would have been able to pick my opponents. Now the pressure kind of flips back on me. I had my one chance and I blew it. Now I gotta, like you said, finish your story. It worked for my guy Cody Rhodes. I mean, he blew his first opportunity, second time around, ended up working out for him. But it's gonna be a tough matchup. I mean, we'll get to that when we get to that. But Steve and Nico are both tough. So yeah, I'm gonna need to be absolutely on my A game. I cannot have any slip ups against those two, because if I do, I'm not gonna walk away in that match. I'll probably get knocked out before the final round. So yeah, this was awesome. Good luck to Jacob in the final. Good luck to Eric in the final. I can't wait to watch, and whoever wins, they're gonna earn it. So we know that.
Yeah. So because of you, Jacob, advancing, this will be confirmed that it'll be the first time in the history of the Clash that the winner of the Clash will be the challenger at Prestige, because I won the first one as the champion. Paul won the title in the second one, so this will be the first time that the winner of the Clash, will be the challenger at Prestige. However, since he says Goldust did make his return to the 2013 Rumble, just lasted longer than Godfather.
Yeah, I knew he was in it. and because I know him and Cody had the thing, and he didn't stay for one night. He did so much in
Yeah.
2013, so. But I couldn't think of anyone.
Before we go offline tonight, Eric, would you have anything you would like to say now that you know you're a challenger in the finals of the Clash of Combatants?
Yes, I have so much trash to talk to Jacob. I hate that guy. No, I'm kidding. I couldn't be happier for Jacob. He totally earned his spot in this one. Who could have thought, right? Yeah, both of us actually. I never expected to be this far, and I'm really hoping it's going to be a fun match. I will be rooting for you either way, as well as rooting for me, because I do love a revenge story, and I will be happy to give you that revenge. Well, may the best man win.
I plan on it.
Awesome. Jacob, anything in rebuttal? Do you plan on it? Yes.
No,
right.
again, like
yeah.
I do. There is that little, in the back of my mind, like, hey, you took the title from me in probably the worst performance I've given. But again, I'm just looking to have a good time, and you say notable prick, but you're actually a pretty good guy. So.
All right. Well, Scott, welcome back in. Thank you to everyone for being here tonight. I want to appreciate you all being here and competing in this finals. It was great to do them back to back. We were able to do all this fun stuff. Scott, anything final words you want to say before we go?
Just what a match, guys. That was amazing. Props to both of you through the entire clash. And I look forward to watching the finals, rooting you both on. Good luck to both of you.
Awesome. Yes. So thank you all for being here. The finals will be happening very soon. We will be planning that. Plus, we got some things coming up. We got Till Someone Fucks Up. We have Same Human Rule. More on that soon. It's going to be a lot of fun. I got some big plans for CWT going forward, going into Prestige. There's some things that are going to go happen. I just need to find out what happens with this, and then we'll figure all that out later. But thank you to Chris Perkins was here. Scott and Eric stayed in the chat after the match. Brandon, Johan, thank you all for being here. And whoever else was here, if I forgot you, I'm sorry. You were probably here earlier tonight. But I appreciate you all being here late at night to watch this, because it's just a fun thing to do. We will see you all very soon for those Clash finals plus those 2 title matches. Have a great night, everyone.